What's up, everyone? Welcome to another game of Gaia Chess String Arc. Don't remember the episode, but no problem, it'll be somewhere up top for you. Alright, we're on the white pieces against a 1600. Alright, so we're having the Levitsky played. Is that Chile? Philippines. I absolutely hate this opening, but we're gonna take. This guy's been climbing very steadily, nice. Alright, so now what we do is we turn our light squared bishop, we try to turn him into a rook by creating lines for him to travel by. Gonna get our knight to f3. I actually probably moved that too quickly without thinking. That knight doesn't have a whole lot of good squares. I'm gonna make him exchange. He has the pawn on g6, which means he can't go back, or else g4 is gonna win the bishop. So he either has to go back and essentially waste a move, yeah, I figured he'd just trade. Do I want to take with a knight? No, I think like I established, that's not a very good spot for my knight. I might go with the queen. Although that's not a very good space for my queen either. Yeah, I'll take with the knight anyway. That is a waiting move if I ever saw one. Probably gonna do queen right here to b3. The only thing is, what do I want to play if he goes knight a5? I guess I just check him. Yeah, if he goes here, check. If he blocks with pawn, then I think he just kind of weakens his position. If he takes with the knight, if he goes here, queen, pawn, can move the other pawn up, threaten him. Knight can't go here, here. Okay, so he doesn't do that. He's offering me the pawn. He is offering me the pawn. Do I accept his offer? Do I accept his offer? You know what? I think I do. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna see what comes of that. So there's another pawn on a6 that I could grab, but that might be very greedy. Yeah, my queen's stuck then, so that's not gonna happen. But I can retreat still. rook comes here. I'm thinking queen goes to a3. Actually, he has a dark square bishop. Maybe that's not in my best interest. Maybe queen a4? Okay. Don't know about that move. Thinking queen a4 now anyway. Because then this queen's kind of pinned, unless he goes here. Then I could just slide my bishop in. What if I start with my bishop, actually? That way he can't do something like this. Bishop b5. Well, let's see, because bishop here, we're going to see the rook. Takes, take him up a piece. I'm going to try this. But the thing is, he might go here, and then if I take, he could just take that back, and then he has my light squared bishop. As he chooses to move out of the way. Yeah, I just don't really want to take. Maybe I put it on d3. That's a very strong square for it, actually. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready to swap that out. Actually, what if I put it on a4? Then his rook can't really ever go to e8. It's also going to take him a lot of moves just to, Damn, maybe I don't even have to move it. Yeah, I don't think I have to move it. I'm probably just going to castle here. If he threatens it, queen just goes a4. Okay. So you might be thinking about playing c6. Does it rerouting? Do I still not feel safe? No, I just don't want that pin. We'll go ahead and reroute now. Let's say I go to a4 to attack a5. No, because then he would just take on b2. I don't want that trade. Just going to drop the queen down, I think. Yeah. This guy's name is definitely familiar, though. Did I play him before? I think normally up here it says, like, me versus, so I don't think I've played him before. This guy primarily plays these slow games. Okay, so he's trying to break the center. C5. If he pushes to C4, that's pretty awkward for me. I don't really want that. But if he takes on D4, then I could just capture that with my knight. And then I actually am very comfortable in that position. What if I play C4? Takes with pawn, takes with queen. Then again, if I take, he's going to recapture with queen. So maybe then I can move my rooks over. Rook D1. Is he essentially giving me a tempo? Plus I could still put my knight on D4. Yeah, I'm going to capture. Do I want it on D or do I want it on C? Or do I want it on B? There's so many spots that I could put my rook. Well, let's see, for example. Boom, boom, boom. He's got two things on it. Even if I had a rook, he's still going to have stronger, so that doesn't work. What if I had it on C? Let's say push, takes, take with queen, take with a rook. I can double up, which is kind of cool. But I don't know if I really have to exchange, because his is isolated. Maybe I just do bring my knight here. I'm going to try that. Taking knight here now. Then I can bring a rook over maybe. So I'm attacking this as well, so he's got to protect it with this or this. Both of those seem perfectly okay for me. Although then if A4 comes, that's a little bit unpleasant. If A4 comes, then this guy's got to move. He can take. The only thing is if I push A4 myself, he's just going to take my knight. So maybe I have to do like a rook B1 or something, defending B2. So this comes. I can hide back here, maybe. Ooh, that'd be actually kind of nice. I'm gonna move that rook to B1. Where do I want my other rook? Maybe there? So this comes, maybe I take this way and this rook has an empty file. It's not easy to find good moves in these positions. I have no idea if I'm playing the right ones. That was a nice move. What's interesting is what if I here, obviously takes queen. Pawn goes here, threatens the queen. I get a rook back, I guess. But I don't think that's worth it. So now the question remains, where do I want this queen? Probably d2. Ooh, he gets a pawn here. He does get a pawn here. So he's going to win his pawn back, but his knight's not going to be in the best of scenarios. I'll put it on D. Let him get his pawn. I'm probably going to put my knight on D4. Although it might be greedy for him to try to get that pawn. Well, he went for it. First and foremost, I gotta protect my knight, so probably D4. Then maybe I sling this guy around. We might see an F5 here, I think. I'm not all that worried. The only thing that bothers me though is if I go here, takes, his knight's then defended. It's a little bit annoying. And then he's just a pawn up. Maybe I have to play B3. Yes, we get that move. No, B3 doesn't work because then he could take on C3. Alright, currently considering sacking the bishop for 2 pawns. The only thing is if I do here, he doesn't necessarily take right away. He might take my knight. Well, what if I trade my knight for 2 pawns? So he has to move his rook, right? So he has to move his rook. When he moves his rook, is there a way that I can attack his knight? Queen takes d5 would attack his knight. The only thing is he's probably going to defend against queen takes d5, which would either have to do with a rook going to c5. I just don't know that I have enough play here. Ooh, what about a double attack? Hold up. Oh no, I think he defends that as well. Nope, I think that works. I'm gonna try it. Oh. Oh, why did I not think of that? Actually, I did think of that, and then I thought that was still good for me. Why did I think so? That just looks awful. I forgot all about the bishop on g7 being such a good defense. I also didn't think that he would put his rook on d8. That was my bad for not calculating that. Right. So I can check him, but I don't get anywhere with that. I mean, his knight's essentially not a player right now. What can I do in the meanwhile? What if I push e4? d4 takes. I feel like that'd be better for me. Let's say pushes. Queen goes here. If he pushes, probably queen goes here, aiming at the knight. Wow, my time is in a bad spot. I think my position's finally okay, but time is not. Currently considering queen going to a4 and queen going to c4. Okay, so we're just going directly for f2. He's also aiming at b2, actually. This is probably the only way to defend. Oh, he has his pawn now. Shit. If he catches that, I lose here. I'm in a game.
Commenting on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he didn't see it somehow. Fortunately, he missed it. This seems pretty decent. Yeah, he had the win there with knight takes c3. Excuse me. Okay. So he has a kind of scary pass pawn now. I should definitely look out for. But the game is fortunately probably just drawn right now, I think. If I'm able to stop that pawn at least. Okay, so he's trying to bait me into a checkmate. So this, then here, and I'm lost. I'm just gonna try to free my king. So here he can no longer defend. Let's see if I win anything. He can go here actually. That would save it. He needs to find king f6. If he tries checking me, I think that's the wrong move. Because then he has two pieces that are threatened. I think that would actually just lose for him. If he plays here, I'm probably going to put my bishop on c2. Prevent the pawn from moving forward. Which means his only way to save the pawn here would be to put the rook on a6. In which case maybe I put my bishop on a4. Yeah, typically opposite color bishop endgames end up in draws. It's just the way they end up. Because say, for example, I have a pawn and a bishop, and he has the other bishop. If my pawn ever gets on his, like, a dark square, you know, he's immediately going to take it. And I can't prevent the dark squares because my king can't get in the way. Hold up. Here then we see this. If I go here, we might see that. Which would be very annoying. But I have check, fortunately, so I don't think it'll be that bad. Actually, now that I think of it, rook comes here, I just move my king. Huh, I forgot my rook's protecting that bishop. Okay, so yeah, he goes to just protect it. So now I could go here. I could go here. I could just move my king. I think I like this move best, though. Because right now, my rook is better than his. Bishop, well, my bishop and his rook are kind of out of the game for now, temporarily. So that means it's basically my rook against his bishop, in which case my rook is a little bit stronger. Looking to put my king on e2 next. Yeah, I got lucky this game. He missed a tactic that would have won it for him. Maybe just rook here. Time-wise, he's got 5 minutes, but we are in an endgame, so I'm not too worried. Okay, start moving my pieces. Excuse me. Yep. Think about putting my bishop here. Alright, time-wise, I brought it from 5 minutes down to 3 minutes. He's trying to crank out a win. He's not going for a draw. Okay. Probably just g3. You might see this. Is that a trade that I want? It might be. But I'm not going to take it yet. I want to keep my pawns connected if I want a shot at winning. Alright, so it's 6 minutes versus 8 minutes. Yeah, so he's going for that threat. Gonna go here. No, I'm probably gonna take this pawn no matter what he captures with. Although I could also go here. I think this is fine for me. Okay, so I probably capture that pawn. Like so. Let me offer him a draw. So I think at this point, whoever wins is going to be because they step on an unlucky square. I don't think strategy is going to beat this. Or win this, I should say. I don't understand that bishop move of his. King's going to go to h5 next. Alright, time-wise, it's about a minute now, so I've been doing better. Went from 5 minutes down to 1 minute. And he's the one who messed up. He should have taken the draw. Kind of feel bad for him, but I did offer, so I don't really feel bad for him. He's probably going to be mad and make me wait the 4 minutes. He didn't make me do it. Just type a GG. Alright, so on this account, that's the highest record so far, but not my total highest record. Still not bad. I took advantage of my game on white. Whoa. I remember this one clearly. This one. What happened here? Queen b3. Okay, wait a sec. Where was this, like, winning for him? Maybe I have to go to the start. Here I got greedy and took the pawn, but it looks like that was the right move, so I'm glad. Queen b3. Yep. Here queen c2. What did I do? Castled. Get the bishop going back. Bishop a4 is good here. Just kind of cementing himself there. One in the middle. Got the rook on me. Queen goes to c2. We get c5. I take. He takes. They like bishop e2. Why do they like bishop e2? Or rook a to b1. I did this. Goes here. Here they like a4. Yeah, a4 looks decent. They also like rook a to e1. Rook a to e1. Wow. That's not something you ever really think of. Wow, okay. A to e1, wow. Or a to b1. So different. Well, I put my knight back. Queen went to b6. Just put my rook on it, pretty easy. It was better than that. Queen going to d2. Yeah, just get him off of this line. Because now I had this annoying move that I missed. Queen went to e2. Did not put it there. He took the pawn. Knight d4. Yep, I found it. So I'm winning here. He presses f5. I took. Ooh, they did not like that. What did they like? Rook to e2. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because that way, when I would have pushed here, or sorry, when I would have put my rook on a1 to trap the knight, then he wouldn't be able to take. I see. Oh well, I took. Rook went to d8. Queen went to d3. We got that h6 move. e4. Ooh, they did not like e4. What was better than that? Queen e2, queen d1. I guess they just really wanted me to support this. I don't know what the thought process was there. I guess they really just didn't want me behind the rook, though, is the main thing. So it takes. He has rook d2. Queen f4. I put my rook there. I take c3. So we still had this move here, unfortunately. And taking the knight means I lose the rook. And then I'm going to lose another rook. So yeah, looking back, I see how I made mistakes. He still has this move available as we speak, I'm pretty sure. Wait a sec, what? Why is this not automatically winning? Oh, my bishop's covering it. Okay. Okay, so I wasn't losing. I see. Anyway. Okay, so I was never really at a big threat for that. That's good. Yeah, there we just exchange. He's got to take on c3. Rook a2 they like. What about rook c1 where I went? They don't mind it. Bishop goes to e5. King f1. Yeah, but there was no real way to secure an advantage after this. This was just going to be a draw kind of no matter what. Yeah, computer just showing 0, 0, 0. That's why I extended the draw to him. I figured we'd play it a little bit, just see if there were any tactics to be found, but there was nothing left for the draw. He didn't take it. He blundered his rook. Which happens. I've done it before on my climb. You look at all those zeros. That is until he hangs his rook. Yeah, it was game. He forfeited. Well, thanks for tuning in. 2 points off of the highest score I've ever had, so hopefully we get that next game. On the day I'm 2-0. I did get white both games though, so I'm probably going to have to play this last game on black. But thanks for watching.